My name is Bill, and I'm an employee of New York Life, and I came here to XDuce, learn DBA, to acquire some knowledge on my own in order to get some education for Oracle that I needed in order to satisfy the educational requirements for my certification.
Yeah, hi, I'm Dhaval Shah. I'm the Oracle DB at Fordham University. I've been working on Oracle field for about last 10 years. And I'm here to take my next advancement of the Oracle technologies for RAC and Golden Gate.
My name is Manimaran. I'm working in IT for about 20 years now. Especially most of the times I work in Oracle environment on a Unix Linux platform. Being an Oracle DBA for a while, I not only work as Oracle DBA, I worked as Oracle Apps DBA, and I have a lot of experience with Oracle software.
I found out about XDuce. Actually, I was on my smartphone looking for some hands-on Oracle RAC exposure, and Googled hands-on RAC, and XDuce Learn DBA came right up to the top. And the next day I made a few phone calls and XDuce, and they were very accommodating.
I actually found it out through my references, and I inquired more with my references how their teaching style is, and I found it very interesting. I got in touch with XDuce, and they also patiently explained me how the entire process of learning at XDuce, and and then I decided to opt for it.
This training I found out from a friend of mine who went through this Golden Gate training, and he raved about it, and had a good experience after coming out of the class. So then I started inquiring about this and called the office and get to know more deeper details. And the main part I like in the training is it was conducted over the weekend. So being a consultant, it's hard for me to take time off from my work during weekdays, and having the classes during the weekend was very helpful for me.
The training is extremely, price-wise, it's extremely competitive. I shopped around to other training providers, and XDuce came in at least 50% lower than what the other training providers were offering, especially for an individual paying out of pocket. This training was a no-brainer in order to make the decision to enroll in the class.
The affordability, I think it's really good because it brings a good value, because a lot of aspect comes into the play, because at this price, you get the good lab setup. You get to play with the real rack environment. You set up your own rack. You set up your own Golden Gate environment. So and the material is from Oracle Corporation. We got the e-kits from Oracle. So overall, the package is really good.
Absolutely, the training is very much affordable in terms of time and cost, and on top of that, the material is from Oracle, so you cannot beat these combinations of good price and at your own convenient time, and Oracle provided material. It's a win-win situation.
The Golden Gate class was very enlightening. It gave me direct knowledge in a quick way in order to get some hands-on exposure to Golden Gate, and in order to be exposed to the Golden Gate material and the labs. And I was very happy with the Golden Gate class.
The Golden Gate class, I knew the concept because I knew Oracle Streams. But I wanted to learn about replication, how Golden Gate does that replication part, and the bidirectional process, and more advanced concept of Golden Gate. So I think it was really helpful, because we were able to set up some real world case scenarios with the Golden Gate training. The lab setup was pretty good also with that. So we got a very good value out of it.
Yeah, the Golden Gate class is Golden Gate is it's a very nice product. Has a lot of functions. It can serve as a replication product, and it can serve as a ETL product, and it's very much in demand in the financial sector, and other sectors are also getting into it. So I found this training very helpful. It was more hands-on, and we started doing from the state installation and do a lot of lab work, and that gives a very comfortable feeling that I can go and do the job right away after this training.
The lab setup was prepared ahead of time, and we had plenty of time to complete the labs, to acquire the knowledge, and the scheduling of the lab setup is on weekends, so that you don't need to take time off from work or from your other normal day-to-day tasks, and it was very convenient as well.
Lab setup especially is really good. I find it really useful is because it's actual rack setup that you will see at corporations. It's not a VMware environment where you just install rack on VM. You get to play part in the installation from scratch, from creating the basic disk groups to advanced troubleshooting of the rack. Same with the Golden Gate. So the lab setup was also good because we were able to get some training in the weekends and in the evening time, and we were able to play with the lab setup. So it provided very good value.
Yeah, the lab is set up very easily for us. As soon as we come in, we are ready to go with the installation, and we are provided with all the different accounts and all the databases to test this replication process and everything. So it was very comfortable to start it going without any hiccups or anything, and everyone has their own environment to play with. That was really nice too.
The instructor is extremely knowledgeable. He's got real-world, hands-on experience. He's a full-time DBA himself. He's a Oracle a consultant. He's a former Oracle employee, and he offered us real-world examples based on his own experience, as in terms of what might really happen outside the classroom, because the classroom is obviously set up in such a way so that you can complete your labs, but in the real world, as we all know, there are other issues that always arise, and you need to overcome them.
Instructor, I find him very knowledgeable, and I think the most important thing is that his teaching style is very practical. So we did not just go through 300 slides. We went through very, very practical examples, and you understand the concept, but then how to apply those concepts in real world. I think that was the most important part that I learned from these trainings, and I really highly recommend it.
The instructor was really awesome. He's very knowledgeable, and one thing about this Golden Gate is it has a lot of terms which are very confusing between the source and destination. When you create all those files to send data from one place to another place, it's always confusing where to put what. But this instructor has a very clear, good fundamental about what is the source and what is the destination, what is the send, and what is the receiving process, and all those things he has in his blood, you would say. That helps us a lot to understand and have a good mastery of the subject within a short duration in the class.
Yes, I'm extremely satisfied with the training, and I would recommend this to my peers. Anybody that I run into, I share this experience with them. Absolutely.
I think the training was really good. Like I said, it's a very good value overall, and I would highly recommend it because the instructor is very nice. The lab setup was very good, and I think we got the bang for our buck.
Thank you.
Definitely, this is I mean, I really enjoyed it more than the time aspect and everything. I really enjoy the process of learning this new product in a short duration of time. Having a lot of lab works helped a lot to solidify the experience. So I would definitely recommend this to consultants who don't have this kind of experience. It is affordable in terms of money, and the time is also weekend, and instructor is very knowledgeable. You cannot beat this combination. So I would definitely recommend to any of my friends and colleagues and whoever I come across.